Hey, it's Nick ZIZI from itspossiblewithnick.com. This morning I woke up with this thought and I want to share it with you. How would your life be if you could see yourself through God's eyes? What would you pursue? How would you act? What would you do? What would you do if you failed? What would you do differently seeing yourself through God's eyes? You know, through life, we have lens. We all have lens. And we can see ourselves through different lens. And many times we see ourselves through the lens of limitations, through the lens of our failures because we fell in some area or because of some bad experience that we've had. And we see ourselves of never really getting to that point of success, to achieving our goals. Today, I want you to start seeing yourself the way God sees you. I want you to change the lens that you currently have and see that there's greatness in you, that there is power in you to change your life, that you can do whatever you put your mind to doing. But you must understand that God has deposited greatness in you. And that greatness is dormant, is lying dormant in you. You've got to wake it up. You've got to unleash that giant of a potential, that giant of greatness in you to change your life, to make an impact in this world. In fact, I have to tell you something. Your life is not about you. It's not about even your family. It's about the plan, the assignment that God has placed on your life. And in order for you to live that plan, to fulfill that assignment, you must see yourself the way God sees you. You are special, you are gifted, and you are talented beyond measure. You are blessed beyond measure. There's potential in you, there's greatness in you, but you've got to tap in that greatness. You have to tap in that source and give yourself a chance to succeed. Give yourself a chance to be that person that God has called you to be. Stop sitting on the sidelines. Stop looking, stop being a spectator, and start doing what needs to be done by you. I'll say that again. Start doing what needs to be done by you. There's an assignment on your life. There's greatness that God has deposited in you, and you can make it happen. You can do it today. But start seeing yourself the way God sees you. Here's one quick tip. Read your Bible. The Bible's a fascinating book. In fact, it will change your life. It's incredible. What I really like about it is it's a love story. A love story from God, a love letter from God to us. God telling us how much He loves us through that book. Read it, and you'll begin to see that there's more to you than you could ever imagine. There's more to you. There's more to what you've already thought or felt and experienced in your life about yourself and the way you perceive yourself to be than you could ever imagine. And when you begin to see yourself the way God sees you, you will act differently. Your attitude will be different. Your perception, the way you see things, the way you do things, and even your pursuits will be different because you'll begin to pursue your passion. You'll begin to pursue that calling that you have on your life. You've got greatness in you. Go ahead, step up, do it, get out there, believe that God has called you, and begin to understand this too. These lenses here, they can change at any given moment. And you have to be careful not to hold on to lens that will hinder you from really seeing clearly what God has for you. Your destiny is great. Your future is awesome. Your life is incredible. But the only way it will be incredible is if you can see yourself the way God sees you. And when you begin to walk in it and believe it, your life will never be the same again. This is Nick ZIZI, also known as Mr. Possibilities, letting you know that all things are possible if you only believe, but you've got to see yourself the way God sees you. God bless. Have a great day.